but our defense, ironically enough, it's why sometimes you have to watch it and really see, like, they made some threes that helped their numbers, but with turning them over, the activity with turning them over, like, we actually were better defensively in that game than we were against Rhode Island. Our efficiency was under 100. We were at 99. That's the best it's been other than St. Louis in league play. So there were some things there. Now there's some things to clean up. We got a little sloppy with a couple of those guys and letting guys get rhythm shots that we shouldn't have. But we continue to stress our gap help and helping each other and kind of that connection. And we took a step in that direction. Again, perfect? No. But we're trying to close that, as I said a couple weeks ago, that 1.7%, that little gap that we're trying to find, and we've taken those steps in the right direction. We had 88 deflections in the game, which was a big number. Now I think they count some of them twice, but it was a bigger number than we've had, certainly in any game. We really track like our paint touches off the dribble and the number of dribbles it takes to get there. We were there almost twice as much against St. Joe's as we were against Rhode Island. And I thought we played pretty good offense against Rhode Island, but we were able to get there twice as much with like 35 or 40 less dribbles. So that tells me like we were running good offense. There's just times we weren't, and those are the times that stick out in my mind sometimes when I walk out of here, and then you watch it and you're like, hey, it was pretty good possession, good movement here. So yeah, I was proud of the effort.
Will you be running the Tyrell off the backboard play consistently?
I told him I've never seen that
forward?
one before. But we did highlight very much like his play to keep going. So if he doesn't go and wall up the way he did, and they go make a layup, it now becomes a 2-point game with like a minute and 20 seconds left. It's a much different game than getting the ball back with a minute to go and then now having to foul you. And along with that, not just him walling up, but the other guys coming in to help rebound that ball and get that ball once he did do that. Because again, it all works together. So yeah, we make a mistake. We don't want to throw the ball off the backboard like that. But we didn't stop. He went in, he walls up. Those other guys don't stop. Because if he goes in and walls up and those other guys don't stop, and if they just stop, they're getting the ball back and laying it in. So they're getting the same result. So it all works together. And when we watch the winning plays, that was very much in there. Like sometimes, and honestly, a lot of times winning plays come off of a mistake. It's easy to make a winning play when you're rolling and feeling good, but it's when you make a mistake, can you get back in that play and make the play first? And he did that. Same way Bam did, blocking the shot and then getting an offensive rebound against Rhode Island. That came off of the turnover. It came off of not, we hit a three and now we're juiced up and make a winning play. Make a winning play off a mistake. He made a mistake. He made a winning play. And big reason why we won the game.
Tyrell hypes himself up more than anybody I've ever seen. What does he bring in that sense, like the intangibles on the court?
Yeah, I mean he's got that energy and emotion to him. That's a good thing. He talks a little bit. He's very much in the game. It's why we need him right all the time. For that stretch there when he didn't have that, it's so visible. And it's what makes him a good player. Like there's guys that play off of that. There's guys that play very stoic and are good players because they play stoic. There's guys that need that emotion, and need that energy, and he needs that. When he's got it right, you see it in practice, you see it in the games. When he's got it right, and right now he's got it right, and it's important. You need guys like that. Barry has some of that. Tyrell has some of that. Like you need that juice too, especially in a building like this that feeds off of that juice too. Our fans get excited for that as well, which is cool.